Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. This seems like a good game to play. Hey there all my gaming guys and gals out there, welcome back. It's so nice to be finally back playing a game properly. And I was wandering around the internet last year and I found this game called Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Now, from what Markiplier and DanTDM went through, I can definitely see that this is a game that is highly rage-inducing. And I decided a year later, why don't I give it a shot? Because I've been looking up videos and pictures recently. I haven't seen the entire game, but I have seen a little bit of gameplay. I just don't remember how it goes. I think there's like a hammer and a guy with no legs. I don't know. But anyway, I got the game recently and I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try and get over it with the help of Mr. Foddy. So, let's hope this works. And forgive me because the camera is in a slightly different, the window for the game has to be slightly over a little bit so I can get my face in because the window that I have for Getting Over It can't close for some reason, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that, but right now it's mostly just going to be a little bit showing my face. So, let's get over it. I don't know what to expect. Man, the frame rate is garbage. Oh, something's moving in there. Man, that frame rate is like 2 frames a second. Oh, what? It's a shirtless guy in a cauldron. My goodness. But why is the frame rate so slow? Let me see here. Oh. Whoa. Okay, I gotta do something. How do I get to the settings? I found the settings. Okay, so let's see. So I remember from playing Minecraft that the idea, if you want to get more frame rate, then the idea is to lower the quality in certain settings. So let's see. Get rid of that. I've been playing games long enough that I know this. Extreme. Go down a little bit. Okay, let's see. How does this do? Does this do any better? Why isn't it moving? Oh. Okay, it's not the best. Let me go back. I remember how. What's the lowest amount in mediocre? Is that how you spell it? Bad. Okay, so that's the worst graphics that we have in this game. Oh, it does much better now, but I'm sorry guys, it's just my computer is really slow, so I had to do this. Let's see, how do you move? Oh, that's how you move. I actually saw a science video on this showing from the game theorists that they figured out that this game is impossible the way that it's being shown. Okay, so the controls are so weird. Let's see. There's a time for quick movement, and then there's a time for slow. Ooh. Haha! Got over that. First obstacle. Ooh. I'm learning how to do this as I go, so I don't know how to play this. So this is as much of an experience for me as it is for you guys watching. If you ever...
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute.
Hang on, just give me 1 second. I think that's Mr. Foddy, so let me change that a little bit.
If you won some money at the casino, and then put all your winnings on red when it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Aw, is that Mr. Foddy? He sounds British. The subtitles aren't working, so let me turn those off. Let me see. I can't hear him. Let me just see real quick. What happens if I tweak some of these settings a little bit? Okay, so he's saying that starting over is a fact of life? Sorry this is eating into the game time, guys. I'm just trying to figure out how to make this work. Why aren't I moving? Oh, there I am. Oh, okay. He's just settling into it. It's perfectly fine.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Oh. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Foddy. Okay, so the frame rate isn't the best, but it's better than it was before, so that's good. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to make a promise to myself. I'm going to make a pinky promise. The fairest of all swears. So, I know that this game is rage-inducing. I've seen Markiplier play it, and boy, I'm so sorry for him. So, which is why I'm making a pinky promise to myself. Oh, I pinky promise to myself that I will not get angry at this game. No matter how much I want to, I will not get angry. A promise has been made. Now comes the test. To see if I can actually... Okay, what's the... Okay, where's the... How bad... Oh. Can you go even further? I'm pretty sure there's even worse settings, right? The worst settings. Is that as far as you can go? Yep, it seems like that is. It's the worst setting. Let's see. How's this work now? Oh, that's way better. Okay, that's much better. Oh yeah, the frame rate is a lot better, but this is just because I had to lower the quality down so that I can play it. I want to do the best I can for you guys. So yeah. I'm still trying to figure this out, because I've never played a game like this before. Except Minecraft, which, if you think about it, is like this in a way, except you have full control of your body, not just a hammer. Which, I actually looked up this game while I was on my way to buying it, and found that this is actually a Yosemite hammer that he's using to thrust himself into the air. And besides, Mr. Foddy made a video showing him play the game, and he said that this is actually a hammer that they use to hammer nails into rock walls. So this is a really tough hammer that he's using. If I can just figure out how to use it first. See, I'm kind of struggling. Ooh. Oh, I almost had that. Alright. So as soon as I get up on this rock, I'm going to turn off my mouse and turn it back on to kind of reset it. Oh, come on. Really? I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to get angry. Okay, I turned my mouse off and turned it back on. Let's see if it works this time, because I really want to get somewhere. I really want to try and get somewhere with this. Oh, yeah. Oh!
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games.
B games?
And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Uh-huh. So what I've never heard of a B game before. Is it something that's been around for a while, or is it just something that's been around recently? Because it sounds like it to me, since I've never played a B game before. At least this sounds like it to me. How slow can I be with this thing? Apparently really slow. Look at how slow I'm moving. Okay. So let's see if I can launch myself. Oh look, that's a little beach hut. It's the kind of house that I saw Goofy changing
in a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
Excuse me for a second, Mr. Foddy. If that is if that is you, I'm just trying to...
In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery.
Ooh, coffee cup.
And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Like that? Oh. Huh. Okay, I'm back down here again. Now, one of the reasons why that I wanted to play this game was because I wanted to see...
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough
Hang on, just give me 1 sec. I feel that my mouse...
time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
Huh? You just said everything that in games are fake. But yet at the same time you're saying that everything in games are real. I feel like he's being philosophical here about video games, because at least that's what it sounds like to me. So let's see, there's a magic coffee cup up there. Oh, almost had that. Gonna see if I can launch myself off this barrel. Now, my question is, why is this guy in a... I'm just gonna call you Larry. No, Joe. Yeah, that's better, Joe. I'm gonna call you Joe. Now, my question for Joe is, why is he in a cauldron? And is that a cauldron of water like they use in brewing? Because my question is, why is he in a cauldron, and why can't he get out of it? At least that's my big question of the day. Why is this guy in a cauldron of water? Oh. Okay, I'm back down here.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration. A real punch in the gut.
Really? Because I've been trying to get up here for the last 2 minutes. Hey. Hey. Oh no. No, not again. Okay. I'm trying to use my hammer to kind of stop me from falling in certain areas, like I did just a couple seconds ago. I'm trying to use my hammer to the advantage. Oh. Are his legs okay in that cauldron? Ah. Okay, that's a punch in the gut right there. But I'm not letting it get to me, because I'm not an angry person. Because I have had my patience tested multiple times. For example, at Disneyland, I have my patience tested millions of times at that park, and this game is also helping me to push my... Is my camera recording? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, I'm sure that you know already that Disneyland is an extremely popular place, and that the lines are out of this world. I can't handle them normally. So one of the reasons why that I wanted to get this game was to see if this game could test my patience. And right now it sort of is. But I am a person who doesn't get angry that often. I'm a guy who doesn't get angry very often. So this game will push me to the limits to see. Just real quick, I'm gonna see if I can push myself off this pipe and get air from the bottom. So one of the reasons why I got this game was to see if it could test my limits of my patience. Hey! Oh no! So let me assess the situation. Oh, I can use this rock. So, let me see. Oh, what happened to the commentary? I liked it. I am trying my slowest right now. What? Why am I going down here? Excuse me, Cauldron Boy, where are you going? Heh, Cauldron Boy, I like that. I mean, Joe. I'm moving. Why am I moving? Okay. I launch myself off of this, and I hook onto the ledge. So let's see. 1, 2, and 3! Oh! 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 Yes! Okay, so I think I'm going to wait until I get to the next area. My whole body is like tensing up as I do this. I don't know why. I'm not kidding you right now. My legs are tensing up. I have no idea why. Who wants to guess that the voice of this guy, of Joe is Mr. Foddy himself? There's a trash can over here. Why am I going down here? You're probably gonna hear me in the deepest tone ever in these videos. If you guys want me to keep playing this game, let me know down in the comments, because surprisingly this is interesting. Alright. Because I don't know if I enjoy playing this. I don't know if I enjoy playing this game or not. So it's kind of debatable right now. Am I enjoying playing this game? Kind of and kind of not at the same time. So. Oh.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazro intended to make a frustrating game.
Is he
The
jazzy?
frustration is essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain.
What?
I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
Uh-huh.
But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Huh? He's mentioning a bunch of stuff that I don't know about. So I saw a video from the game theorists talking about this game, and they explained that there's no way in the real world that this is possible. What on earth is this? What on earth is this? I don't think I saw people playing this. I don't know. So am I supposed to grab onto this rock and shimmy my way up here? Why is it slipping? Oh, I remember people playing this. So the weird thing about this is that I'm playing this right now, and when I saw people actually playing this game in videos, I saw that... Why am I moving? I'm not moving.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Really? Okay, that's weird. Look at how I'm sliding. When I saw people playing this game on YouTube, I noticed that in this area, right before I clicked off the video, I noticed that this area, you don't slide here, but why am I sliding? It's the one thing I don't understand. Everyone else wasn't sliding, and yet, why am I sliding? Because if you look at the head of the hammer, why am I sliding? Is it me? Dang it. I'm just trying to see if I can shimmy my way up here. Use friction to my advantage. Don't let the hammer slide, Joe. Okay then. Okay guys, so I think that's gonna be it for this episode. He said to set yourself down in a comfortable area. Okay, that's better. So I'm just gonna sit myself here, think this through, and I hope to see you again for another Eric and Ramirez Gaming 101 video. If you guys want me to do more of this, let me know in the comments. Cause this is an interesting game. I feel like once I get used to the controls a little bit, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do that area in a better way next time. I'm pretty sure that the more I play, the more I'll be able to figure out these really weird controls. Oh, crud nuggets. Okay, just gonna have myself bounce back up there and go to bed. Okay, close enough. Just plant yourself right here, Joe. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed right now, and if you guys want me to play more of this, then let me know down in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Bye, all my gaming guys and gals.